You've probably seen the headlines saying the average Social Security check is over $2,000 a month. But here's the problem. Most Americans have absolutely no idea how the actual benefit is calculated. Some people expect $4,000, only to discover they'll receive less than half that. Today we're breaking down exactly how Social Security is calculated, what determines your monthly payment, and how you can estimate what you'll receive before retirement. Because a few simple decisions today can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Social Security is not a pension. Unlike a pension, Social Security isn't a fixed payment. Everyone receives a different amount. That's because your benefit depends on three major factors. First, how much money you earn throughout your lifetime. Second, how many years you worked. And third, the exact age you decide to claim your benefits. Those three factors can easily create a difference of over $2,000 every month between two different retirees. Let's start with earnings. Social Security doesn't simply look at your final salary. Instead, it looks at your highest earning 35 years. If you only worked 25 years, then the remaining 10 years are counted as zero income. And those zeros pull your average down significantly. That's why people who retire early after shorter careers often receive much smaller checks than expected. Now, here's the part almost nobody understands. Social Security doesn't simply average your salary. Instead, it adjusts your past earnings for inflation. This process is called wage indexing. That means a salary earned 35 years ago is adjusted to today's dollars before being included. After calculating your average indexed monthly earnings, the government applies a special formula called the primary insurance amount. This formula replaces a large percentage of income for lower earners and a small percentage for higher earners. In other words, Social Security was designed to replace more income for people who earned less throughout their careers, not to make the wealthy retirees even wealthier. The age you'd claim changes everything. This is where many retirees accidentally lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can claim Social Security as early as age 62, but doing so permanently reduces your monthly payment. For most people, claiming at 62 means receiving roughly 30% less than waiting until full retirement age. Your full retirement age depends on the year you were born, but for most Americans retiring today, it's around 67. But here's something even more powerful. If you delay claiming beyond your full retirement age, your benefit increases by roughly 8% every year until age 70. That means someone entitled to $3,000 per month at full retirement age could receive nearly $4,000 by waiting until 70. That's an enormous increase, especially considering that higher payment continues for the rest of your life. So, how much do most Americans actually receive? Let's compare real-world numbers. Many people imagine they'll receive the maximum Social Security benefit, but very few actually qualify. To receive the maximum benefit, you must earn at or above the annual taxable wage limit for decades and delay claiming until age 70. That's a very small percentage of retirees. Instead, most Americans receive considerably less. Average monthly retirement benefits are much lower than the maximum available. That's why retirement experts consistently recommend treating Social Security as one part of your retirement income, not your entire retirement plan. Now, I'll show you how to estimate your benefits. Fortunately, you don't have to guess or apply any weird or special formula. The easiest way is creating a free My Social Security account. There, you can see your estimated retirement benefits based on your actual history and earnings. You can also compare what happens if you retire at 62, 67, or 70. Checking your estimate only takes a few minutes, but it could completely change your retirement planning. You'll also be able to spot missing earnings records before retirement, which is much easier to correct now than years later. So, how much Social Security will you really receive? Well, the answer depends on your earnings, your working years, and perhaps most importantly, when you decide to claim. The difference between claiming early and waiting can add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars across retirement. That's why understanding these rules today can have a massive impact on your financial future. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more simple explanations about investing, retirement, taxes, and building your own wealth. Thank you.